Good morning, Natural Grandma viewers. This is Laura's 5x10 Natural Grandma aluminum chicken tractor in action. She has, I believe, 22 hens and a rooster in there. And I just rolled them forward. She still got some of her feed sacks on there from wintering them in there. I need to get the rest of them off so they get a little more sunlight. But I just took this chain, put it up here on this hook here. I used the number 2 pole, and I just rolled them forward. I'm out here early, and they're needing a little bit of feed, and they've got water left in the bucket there. Have to open that up. But just want to back off just a little bit and show. She started grazing these chickens, brought them out of the yard and onto her. I don't know, there's about 2 acres here. She covered almost all of this, just about up to that old house up there. We call that the Gizmo house. But she covered just about all that last year. But this part down here got mowed with a lawnmower early and never had a chicken tractor on it. And so you can see here where she's come to there, and see there's some oats in some of her feed, some whole oats. So left some oats, but notice those chickens were there just 12 hours. But the grass is short and it's really dry, and so they are really tractoring. Mac, quiet, buddy. Thank you. They're really tractoring, and the interesting thing that they do a lot of days, like here, see, they didn't dig, but they've taken all the grass down and kind of packed that a little bit. Now here, where the ground is a little softer, you see they actually opened up a few holes. But the last few days, this strip right over here, I'd say they've been moved, twice a day. And you can see they just thatched it. And when I got out here this morning, a lot of this thatch, see, is just dry grass, and they've just actually kind of worked it to one end. I took my foot and kicked it all back out. But this is what a chicken tractor does. This right here is where they was last night. I'm sure she moved them yesterday evening, so they've eat all that grass off. Now the chickens won't be back to this spot for, in this case with this 5x10, they won't be back here this year. So she'll be growing, this grass will be growing back up for probably right now, looks like, for goats to eat. And so we've opened the sward up. This is very, very lush grass, but see all the dead thatch and everything that's down in there. So they're eating all of that green, every bit of the green, consuming it, putting that in their eggs, and they're stirring all the thatch up. And we'll get back to you here in about a week, but as you can see, she has a lot of grass in front of her that's coming up. It's all just green up through there. So this is the second day of April, and it's definitely time to be moving the hens in a tractor. And they probably, in all reality, should be moved 3 or 4 times a year, or a day, this time of year. Let me get down here where I can show the inside a little bit more. Oh, you can't come out. You can't come out. They think they ought to. No, you can't come out. If we let them out here, living at the edge of town, But they are just wanting to graze is what they're wanting to do. They want some grass. I'm gonna try shooing these hens. Shoo back. Shh, shh. Shoo back. Shh, shh, shh. Shoo back. Don't peck at me. They want more grass. But you can see them in here. They're, 20 some chickens in a 5x10 sounds too tight. But notice, got one up there getting ready to lay eggs. There was only 2 eggs in there this morning. But people ask all the time, how do you put 20 or 25 hens in a 5x10 tractor? Well, we're trying to do high intensity grazing, high density, lots of hens on a small area for a very short time. It would be really good if this got moved 3 times a day, every 4 hours. Over a 12-hour day would be great. But if you don't, and you make a mistake and you don't move them that often, nature is going to recover. I want to show you Crow there, how beautiful he is. I still don't know how she came up with that name, but anyways, he's a pretty rooster. Laura likes having a rooster crowing where she can hear it of a morning. And he's not crowing right now for some reason. He usually crows just continuously. But, as Laura says, he crows when they run out of feed. He crows when they run out of water. He crows, of course, when the sun comes up. But he is a gorgeous rooster. Got about 3 colors on him, I guess. But this is just, there's Americanas in here that lay the blue-green eggs. There's some of the Highland Browns that we used to run in a big flock in here. There's some Rhode Island Reds. These were all pullets that started laying about last January, so they're definitely 2-year-old hens. And they're laying, 15 to 20 eggs a day. So, but just a little look from inside a tractor. There's no other way to keep your hens safe. I don't think Laura's lost a hen to a predator sitting right here at the edge of this town with 300 people. And she's, we definitely have predators here. And just hasn't been one lost in a year. And we can't say that about our hens that run out in the electric netting and this is a little safety latch here. But the hens are just where predators can try to get to them, but they can't. So, a little Palm Sunday narration for you. I know a lot of you are considering, why would I spend the money? This tractor here, the base tractors, got a price, and then an S-Box has to be added if you find it on our naturalgrandma.com website. But you get a chicken tractor because it keeps your hens alive, especially if you're getting them for children. Why would you want to build something that's inadequate or turn them out every day, and by June your little girl, there's Crow, by June your little girl doesn't have any chickens left? This is a portable infrastructure. It's liquid. It can be resold quite easily. It can be taken down and moved if you move, and it's maintenance free. It's all aluminum welded construction, after weld galvanized 1-inch hardware cloth, stainless steel bolts, 18-ounce marine vinyl tarp. This is Laura's favorite model. It moves so easy, and it's long and narrow, so it'll go around and through gates and all those things. So there's other models, the 8x10's the next one up, and we go all the way to 9x24. And congratulations to our affiliate Dwayne. with Farm and Homesteading Supply down there near St. Louis. He sold the first 9x24. That'll do 150 broiler chickens. You talk about raising some meat, and then, you know, put about 60 turkeys in it in the fall. But congratulations, Dwayne. You did something I've not done yet. I've not sold a 9x24. But I think we will, because tractors with chickens, well, with lambs, small calves, folks, everybody has animals, and most of them are just pets, which are predators. And we're trying to raise food, and it takes a natural grandma original aluminum chicken tractor. We're the original ones, guys. There's copies out here that have fancy names, but we're original. Ours work. That wheel's up there about 3/4 the way up, as you can see underneath that old feed sack there. Makes that unit balance when you pick the end up. We've got videos that show them being moved. Maybe I'll shoot one later this week, natural grandma moving, and let her talk about what it is like to run a chicken tractor over your grass. Now, people say, well, what could a hen possibly do to the grass? She is God's original thatcher. That's what she is. And she removes the green, puts that into eggs that you can eat, that are the healthiest, according to Dr. McCullough, the healthiest eggs on earth. You can eat as many of them as you want. I'm getting ready to have about 5 myself. So anyways, our farmstead is, our homestead here is a work in progress. We got a garden that's getting ready to go right out there. That was the little trellis of the portable garden from last year. We got dead trees that need to be cut. We've got junk sitting around everywhere. Natural grandma's not perfect. We got our goats that are waiting to get to go out and eat the leaves and stuff. They just have to be confined up a little bit this time of year, waiting to get everything bud out. And then there's an old bear sitting there looking kind of sad. You know why he's sad? He's wishing that natural grandma would come out and then he could say to all of you, if natural grandma was here, because that's what makes his world spin. Mac, be quiet, Mac, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna finish this video and then you can talk to me. Okay. But old bear over there is wishing, with everything in him, all 100 pounds of his great, massive, noble body, that you were having this great a day. Papa Hank from Natural Grandma.